how to kill those drain flies, those fungus gnats, and even cockroaches. That's right, guys. Today's product can do all that and more. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Craig, howtopest.com. Today's video, guys, we are going to talk about a product that kills fungus gnats, drain flies, cockroaches, and even ants. And guys, that product today is Nibor D Insecticide plus IGR. What does that mean? So it's an insecticide. It's a pesticide. So it's going to kill the following insects that I just talked about. But it has an IGR. And those of you that don't know what an IGR is, it's an insect growth regulator. What it basically does is it disrupts the insect's reproduction cycle. So once they're born, they're born deformed and they can no longer reproduce, and it just stops that cycle. It's not an overnight like an insecticide. It takes time, but you're going to love the fact that it finally wipes out that population once and for all. So Nibor D has an IGR in it. Now, Nibor D is a foam insecticide. So it comes in this can, just like you see me holding, and I have already gone ahead and put on the cap that comes with it. It's going to come with a, oh guys, I just dropped it. It's going to come with a cap like this, just like any other aerosol, where you're going to pop that off and you're going to snap on this cap. Once you snap on this cap, this is no longer good anymore unless you pop that one back off, but you don't need it. So you just pop this one on, and then you take the hose that it comes with, and this hose allows you to get down into those drains, into those cracks and crevices. It looks like this. You're going to shake it really well. It has a pop top just like that. So here it snap, pops open, and then you disperse. Now, the dispersing is going to be different for the application that you're going after. If it's a drain, you're going to put this tube down the drain as far as you can get it, and it's usually going to get down into the P-trap. Now, let me put this down. One of the reasons we're doing this video again is we had questions on P-traps. Guys, this is my makeshift drain right here. See how I have it like this, and then I have this right here. This is the P-trap. Now, it's called a P-trap because supposedly it looks like a P, okay? Like a P. You're going to have to imagine it, but that's why it's called a P-trap. What a P-trap basically does is when you turn on your water, it goes through and drains, but then the residual water stays right in this little P-trap. And the reason being is it keeps gases from coming back up into your house, into your motor home, whatever it may be, your apartment, condo, so you don't get that bad smell up in there. And the water just constantly stays in there. And as you flush, it puts fresh water back up in there. So that's the purpose of the P-trap. Now, when you take the Nibor D straw like this, you're just going to take it and put it down in there. Now, see, it stopped right there, and it's hitting the bottom of the P-trap, where you see my finger thumping right there. So what you're going to basically do is you're going to shake that can up, and then you're going to apply until it starts to foam back out. Now, it's going to foam back out like a shaving cream, and you're going to leave that alone. You're not going to touch it. And then it's going to dissipate, and you're no longer going to see it anymore, and then that insecticide is there. Nibor D is one of the few insecticides out there that is labeled to be put directly into the drains, so you can safely do that. Not into portable water drains, but down your actual drains, yes, you can put it straight down there. Now, it's also labeled for crack and crevice treatment. Let's talk about some of the other insects. You will see on the label, it tells you ants and it tells you cockroaches. Now, cockroaches, it's only going to kill them in the adult form when it's foamed into contact. Once it dissipates, it's no longer going to kill adult cockroaches. But what it will do, it leaves that IGR. So when the nymphs are born, they're going to be born deformed, and they're not going to be able to reproduce. So if you're using this for a cockroach treatment down a drain or a crack and crevice treatment, know that that's how that works. Adults, only when it hits them in that foam form. Once it dissipates, no, but it will leave that IGR residual, which will hold up without being washed away like in a drain. It will hold up for 6 months and give you that continual protection of the IGR. Now let's talk about crack and crevice treatments. This thing is labeled, and I'm saying this thing is Nibor D. It is labeled for a lot of uses. It can be put in transportation vehicles. Let's say it's like a school bus that's constantly getting a problem with ants in there, or maybe it even has somewhere where it's getting the flies. Then you can crack and crevice treatment in those schools, classrooms. Now understand, all these places, hospitals that I'm mentioning, you need to have the people out of the room before you treat. Once it dissipates and dry, just like any other pesticide, everybody is safe to come back into. But on the crack and crevice treatment, you're not going to just spray that and let it just foam like crazy. It's just going to be in there until you just see it come up out of that crack. Most cracks are very shallow, so it's going to be just like a 1-second burst, and you'll see it foam up and leave it alone. Now, I don't recommend putting this on your kitchen counters. It cannot be put on food processing counters, so you got to stay away from that anyways. Guys, remember, the label is king, so anything you have questions about that I do not mention, you want to fall back to the label. Now, I mentioned ants. Yes, if you have an occasional crack and crevice where you're seeing those ants coming from, you can use Nibor D, and it's fantastic with that IGR, just like it is with the roaches, just like it is with all the flies, those drain flies, those fungus flies, those fruit flies, things like that. It's going to put that IGR that's going to give you long-term protection if it's not washed away. Now, ants, it's going to take care of a variety of ants. It's not going to take care of carpenter ants. It's not going to take care of, I think it's fire ants, harvester, maybe pharaoh. It's on the label, guys. It's going to be in parentheses. And I've showed you this before. This is how you read a label, guys. If it says ants, and then it specifically names ants, well, that's the ants that it's labeled for, and the label is king. So even if it kills ants that aren't on that label, you're not supposed to use it unless it's on the label, so be aware of that. Now, on this label, that's what it does. It lists the ants that cannot, it says ants, and then it says in parentheses the ants that it does not take care of. So if you're going after those, then Nibor D is no bueno for that. So you just have to read that label. Now let's talk about beetles. Yes, it takes care of beetles too, but not wood-destroying beetles. And once again, that's on the label, so just read that. Now, once again, you're getting 6 months of the IGR, and then the drains, if you put water down there, you're going to have to reapply as necessary. But I want to talk about these drains for a minute. So you say you're putting water down every night and you're wondering how you're still getting those drain flies. Well, this is the same thing like in bars, the drains they have, just like it is with a kitchen drain that gets build up in gunk. What happens is the water gets flushed down right there, but there's gunk that's around the inner part of the drain right here. And that's where these drain flies breed, in the gunk. So even if you say, Craig, I'm putting bleach and water down there, well, that bleach and water may not be getting in there enough to get into the gunk to actually kill them and wash them away. So being clean, sanitary, that is the #1 thing you can do for pest control in general, is start there. So sometimes you have to pop these little screw holes off, and you have to get a brush down there, whether it's a bottle brush, toilet brush, whatever fits into the size drain you're dealing with, and you need to scrub that area and get all that gunk. Now you can fall back on water and just flush warm water every couple days down the drain, and you're fine. But if this is a restaurant and you know that your employees or even yourself, you're sweeping and putting the food and gunk into the drains, it's eventually going to build up that, that grease, that gunk, that grime, and water's not going to do the trick. And that's what Nibor D is doing. It is going in there, it's penetrating the gunk, and it's eating through to kill them where they breed. But just like I said a minute ago, you got to clean, man. Even if you're going to use Nibor D, start by cleaning first, and then do your occasional Nibor D when you need it. But don't let it get so built up that your water's just not doing anything for you anymore. So that's drains, guys. I want to show you how to use this Nibor D in a drain. We've done this before, but just to show you again, because we were talking about P-traps here, Nibor D PPE, guys. I talk about it all the time. PPE, protective personal equipment. It's going to be your long sleeve shirt. It's going to be the goggles, glasses, you'll see me put on in a minute, gloves, long pants, shoes, socks. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to take my gloves and put those on. And it's not because it's miserable and hot outside and the label just wants you to be miserable. It's to protect yourself from the pesticide, guys. So just put them on. Don't be that guy that doesn't put on the PPE and then get the chemical on you. It's not good. Now, here's my glasses. We're going to put those on just like that, guys. These are, I think I got these at Lowe's. Go in there and get yourself some safety goggles from Lowe's. They're great. I'm old and blind, so I got readers on these too. They're a fantastic product. So this can is going to get shook up. We already shook it before, but it's been setting. So we're going to shake it up a little bit. We're going to put the straw in, and we're going to take our makeshift drain. And then we're going to put this right down the middle hole, whichever hole you can get closest to the middle. Get it down where you feel it hit the bottom. And then you got your can like this. And I went ahead and I blocked that piece with cardboard where the water would go out. And I want to show you it coming back out. So let's see here. We'll count. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 3, guys. Look how much foam comes out of there. That was 3 seconds. Now you pull your straw off. You don't even need that much. That's a lot right there, okay? But that is going to dissipate, and then it's going to leave that residual for you. Now, once again, remember, adults, cockroaches, only in the foam form, like this. Once it dissipates, it's not going to do any good. But most of you are getting Nibor D because of the drain flies. So when you put that down there, it's going to help you by eating up that gunk. Guys, that is it on Nibor D. I think we have a handful of these videos out there, so go back and watch them. It shows you, I think, even a drain procedure. We just wanted to touch on some of the follow-up questions that we get on the videos. If there's anything I haven't answered, shoot it in the comment section. I'm happy to do that for you. Once you're done with this straw, just take a rag, wipe it off, take the straw out like this, and then snap your cap back in place. Store this in a cool spot, guys. It is a combustible can. I think most of these, it's 130 degrees Fahrenheit is what it could combust at. Doesn't mean it's going to combust at. And then store it and you're ready to go for the next time. This one can, I think, is a 21-ounce can. It is a 21-ounce can. It will go a long ways. Some drains, it's going to take more than 3 seconds, but you saw how fast that was. That's it, guys. Appreciate all the thumbs up from all you viewers out there. If you've subscribed, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, go down, hit that subscribe button for us. These videos come out multiple times a week. Craig, howtopest.com.